me.
But, hey YouTube, it's your boy 123 My Lifetime, and today we are not checking out, I'm with my cousin Tatum.
Hello world.
Now I'm gonna play it,
Yeah.
Let's watch your beautiful plane take off again.
It's a beautiful plane, okay. And then I'm adjusting.
Oh my god!
I'm adjusting.
She's going to college now.
I am going to college, yeah.
Yeah, so she lives close to us now, but
Well, almost.
yeah.
In 2 months.
But yeah, so she's just here for this night, and let's see how she knows flying. Okay, engine's full.
Okay.
I'll tell you when we pull up. No, that's what these are for.
Oh, okay.
What?
That's right, but okay, here's a go. Turn.
No.
Turn. Turn.
Okay, pull up. Well, no.
Hey, I pulled up. See, I'm
Okay,
I'm flying now.
Okay.
Look, we're doing good.
That's strange. Here, she's off.
Well, dude, I gotta get over these mountains.
This is your speed and your altitude. Pull down.
Gotcha.
You're going 4,000 feet a minute. Keep that about 2,000. I'm just
Gotcha.
adjusting your
I was mainly just focusing on getting over the
Yeah,
mountains
so
that I can't see. Jackson.
But you see this little pink dot?
Yes,
Here?
but I
That's
can't
your
see
airport.
the screen.
Okay, and then you want to follow this line right
Okay, I will try my very best. I will try my very best.
You are going 200 nautical miles per hour.
Is that good?
Normal airliner is up to 250.
But this is.
You want to turn left with your more. Okay, that's about it. And then delete all that.
Okay.
See that line is right there.
Okay, I want to see more. Okay, there. There we go.
Yeah. Over so I can get you back in the
Okay, am I that bad? Am I that bad at flying?
I'm just trying to get you back on your flight path.
Okay. I'm not a pilot.
I'm just going this way to get back on the flight path.
I'm a great flyer, guys.
Compared to me doing that stunt, yes. Here, but while we're at it, do you want to tell the story of your experience in the Caribbean, which we are right now?
Oh yeah, so, what would you do? It's kind of a lot.
The one you were just telling me. That I was
okay.
like,
So
yeah.
that one. So, when I was younger, I lived in the Caribbean. And so, I would live in my town, and we would go, and we would fly to a city in Florida, and for our first flight to go down to the Caribbean. And we'd take American. And then after that, we'd get on another flight.
You should have gone Delta.
We did not go on Delta. And then after that, we would go on another flight to get to an island called St. Martin. And
Which is where we just took off at.
yeah. So after you'd be on
Man, nice G's.
Okay, but hang on. You're saying I'm a bad flyer, yet your whole thing was keeping red.
No, that.
Beat-o.
No, that's your G's.
Okay.
You're not. You have to do way bigger stunts to do your G's.
Okay, but anyway, so we get on Win Air, and where we get to the airport, and then we get on this small plane called Win Air, and it only seated about 20 people. So my first time flying on this flight, we all, and it was one of those planes, it was so small, you had to, like, walk on the runway. You didn't have, like, this big ramp. So you walk on the runway, you go and you sit down, and they also put, like, seats between, like, 3 of them.
That's when airliners are trying to get the most money they can.
But, so we get in the air, and it's only a 20-minute, and it's only about a 20-minute flight from St. Martin's style, and I lived on it. And so the flight, it's like you fly, and you go good, and it just goes, and it drops, and it's going, and it just goes, and drop again, and let me tell you, I was like 9, so I'm having the time of my life right now. I'm like, yeah, and I'm like hanging on, I'm thinking it's like a roller coaster in my mom. It's like seeing God right now. Like, her face is all pale, and she's holding on to the side of the seat, and she's like, oh God. And like, when we leave, she's like, I'm never flying on that airline again. Well, joke's on her that we had to fly on that airline.
Yeah, because she did the
times
booking.
a year for at least 8 more times.
So you see this little island right there?
Yeah.
We're going like 250 miles per hour. That's a normal jet. This is Saba, or not Saba, St. Martin.
I was gonna say that.
Or not St. Martin, St. Bartholomew.
I was gonna say, okay, that, because Fisher's not near. Because, okay, so, the island I lived on, Fisher, it was close to, it was in between 2, where you can see St. Martin from there.
Dang, we're almost at 10,000.
Yeah, like you can see St. Martin from it, and then Saba was, from my house, it was on, I think I'm not to, it was on the right side, and City Kids.
Here, how about, sorry to interrupt, but how about, I, like, line you up to the runway and then you take over, okay?
Okay. And then the other island, St. Kitts, was, I think it was like 3 miles to the left. It was not that far. But,
Well, my dad wants to go to St. Kitts, yeah.
What other stories?
We got about 5 minutes, so I'll say.
Okay, so, but tell me what other stories from here too. And
Any stories? Track audience.
okay, so,
Here, I think about like calling it, down in the sections, the almost dead story, or the what thought almost dead story.
Huh?
The thought dead story.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you know how some YouTube videos have like the sections down below?
I think so.
The almost dead story.
Oh yeah. Okay, so a little bit of history. So on the island that I lived on, back way in the olden days, they would have like train ships, and on the train ships they would have like these blue beads, and they'd be used as currency. But then like the ships all sunk, and now they're fresh wine, and they're called blue beads.
So sorry to interrupt, but I think this is your island right here. Does that look familiar?
No, I think that's over there. Right there. But, so they have these things called bluebees. And
There's no
I'm like fascinated about this thing. Anyway, so they have these things called bluebees, and that they were like pretty rare to find, and it is said that when you find that, like whenever you spot a bluebee, you don't find it, it finds you. And so
Yeah, I don't really trust that.
but anyway, so I
So, sorry to interrupt, but we're coming upon the island. Let's slow down to 150 and then start to put our flaps down. Okay, continue your story.
So, I remember, so there was this area on the island, and it was called Lower Town. And by the name, it is a lower town. So, like you would go down like this big, like you drive down like this big cliff, or you walk down the path to get to it. And there was also like a side road, and this one time me and my family were walking down there.
Sorry guys, my throttle is not working.
So are you just like flying? Like, what is happening right now? But, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, so we're walking on the side of the road, and you know, we're kind of just looking for boobies. But at the same time, I mean, like, we're trying to find it. Me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. And then all of a sudden, I look, and the side of, like the wrong side, and I just look, and my dad looked at the same time. And I remember we kind of just both looked at each other, and we just dive, and our hands like crash into the side and stuff like that. And then I was like, and then we both like move our hands away, and he was like, I thought I saw a puppy. I was like, I thought I saw it too. And we were going all over the place. We didn't even find it. So,
nope, still no engine control.
But
okay, our engine's starting back up. Let's see then if it will work now.
I'm trying to think what other stories there are. Because I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but I don't think it's funny.
How about our almost death story right here?
Almost death story. I'm not gonna share one of those. I don't think I have an almost death story.
Great, our engine's dead.
Oh, well that's great.
I know, it just stopped responding.
Oh, well that's 10 out of 10 right there.
Yep, this is going to be a no flap landing.
Can you even land the plane?
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's
it's
not even showing on my radar.
Dude, the island is 5 miles long by 3 miles wide.
My radar is only showing this right here. It's this right here.
I believe that's St. Kitts right there.
That's St. Kitts?
No, this is St. Eustatius. I'm saying I think the other one.
Okay, so you want to land here?
That is a tiny runway that you would walk on.
Yeah, you can easily get a 737 in there.
The 737 is bigger than the actual runway, dude.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry for putting you on the drum stool.
No, you're good. No, I'm like spinning around this. I'm having the time of my life.
No, I can spin around this too. No, like this is actually better for ADHD. This is better for me. I don't think I should be doing this, but I'm just standing at a 400,000 descent rate.
I think you should look at where you're flying instead of your thing. Like, you've been staring at your things like, oh yeah, and like, dude, look at the ocean. Like, you're pointed downward right now.
Oh my god, Tatum. Okay, let's...
I'm very dramatic, if you guys cannot tell.
Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, no, sorry, that actually is the island. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's right there. Dude, you missed it. You gotta turn around.
No, I'm going out here so I can descend and then turn around so then I have a nice path down. Does that make sense?
Yes. Let's see. Okay. Tell me what kind of stories you want to hear. And no, not almost death, because I don't think I have any.
Okay. Flaps 50 because we don't want to get rid of too much speed now. That's just the plane. That's just the plane complaining that we're too fast. I don't know. Any kind of story.
But I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know. But I'm trying to think of a funny story. I can't remember a funny story for the life of me. And what? As soon as you stop recording, I will think of something hilarious. And
well, I guess we'll see that because I have iPhones here that I can record.
yeah.
But I'm not blurring your face out.
No, you're not gonna blow me.
No, I'm saying I'm not going to blur your face out because I'm not doing face editing.
Oh. Well, actually, I'm doing like fish on face. I'm not a child.
Okay, let's do flaps 50, so just so we can accelerate a bit.
But,
yeah, I'm gonna do this landing since our engine's dead.
Yes, home sweet home. So that's the quill over there. Well, I do remember one time, so I went hiking with like this nature group thing, and
I don't know why, but I fly this plane actually better with no engine. Like, this plane, like, I'll show you my video, but like, why is the sun showing up on my radar?
no, I don't even know what the sun is. But anyway, so there's this volcano on the other side, maybe some of you where I am, called Quill, and I remember one time I was with this nature group, and we were gonna go hike up the Quill, and these couple kids went ahead, and I was like, you know what? Everyone's too slow for me. I'm gonna run up the Quill with them. So I remember there was a group of like,
No,
I saw 8 of us.
This is not gonna be a good landing. Not too bad for a broken engine.
Yeah.
Now let's pull over to the side so other people can get in, you know.
But
Yeah, actually, I don't think that was too bad. Normally, actually, for the Sears, that's the best landing I actually think I've done.
So a bunch of us just ran forward. And I mean that was not funny, but
Well, let's see the replay of the.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I rate my approach 1 to 10 because I'm not even aligned with the runway.
So one time I went hiking up the Quill with my dad, and so we went up to the top. Well, yeah, we were pretty close to the top by taking like these extra paths, and my mom and my brother decided not to go because
This airport's built for 737. You see those lights right there? They're called PAPI, and they help guide commercial aircraft in.
Okay.
Yep. This was a very late landing.
But anyway, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so my dad and I we went up further because my mom and brother didn't want to, and also she had to stay away with the dogs.
No problem.
Wait, no, this was a different time, I think. But anyway,
Not that bad. But I think we kind of have to end it here.
Yeah, but let me finish telling my story. So
I'll try flying a 737 in here to confirm that I can land a 737 here.
Okay, guys. Can I finish telling my story now?
Yes.
Okay, I can finish telling my story. So I was hiking up the Quill, and I was thinking another time, but anyway, so I'm hiking up the Quill, and I remember we got up to one point. It wasn't the top, but it was just one point. And I remember I was with my dad, and I think my husband was there too. But at the top, there was this nice chicken. So livestock started roamed all around the island, and there was this nice chicken at the top of the Quill. And we were like feeding it crackers and stuff, and it was literally just hanging around us, and like it let us pet it and stuff. And I was like so sad when we had to leave this chicken. I was like crying and stuff because I love this chicken.
Seriously, over a stupid chicken.
No, but it was a nice chicken.
Okay, are you done with your story?
I am done with my story now.
Okay, so yeah, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and I will show my landing at the end when I get this to prove that's the electricity. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that subscribe button down below, notification bell, and like this video to tell me you like this. And anyways, we've been recording for 18 minutes, so yes.
Yeah, it's a long
See
video.
you, but so Tatum is going to be around me closer so we can maybe possibly do more videos sooner. Yeah, so see ya and bye.
I promise I'll probably be funnier next time, guys.
Do you have anything else you want to say? Bye. And I will show you the landing. But we're just gonna continue chatting, so see ya.
7,
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, that great. Wing dip, great.
Knots.
Do you want to rethink that? We've successfully made it.